Hello everyone, my name is Justin, and yesterday we installed KDE Plasma on top of Linux Mint, and so today I thought it'd be fun to just run through and customize it a little bit. So what you're seeing here is my actual desktop, what I use every day, which is KDE Plasma on top of Linux Mint Cinnamon. As you can see, Linux Mint with KDE Plasma. I think it's pretty light on resources, and I rather enjoy it. The reason why I install KDE on top of Mint instead of just using Kubuntu, which is Ubuntu's version of Plasma, Mint disables snaps by default. So I don't have to deal with have snaps forced on me. I could, if I want something similar, I prefer Flatpaks. I could use Flatpaks, or I could install from the app package manager. So let's jump over to the virtual machine. Here we have a pretty fresh install. As you can see, Linux Mint with Plasma. So one of the first things I like to do, for some reason, call me crazy, is change this icon right here. So what I'm going to do is right click on it and configure application launcher. Then you can see the icon right here. Choose, and there's a ton to choose from. So forgive me for saying so often, by the way. I'm new at streaming. But you can choose from any of these, or you could actually create your own if you're savvy with a photo editor. Give it a transparent background. But for the sake of this video, let's give it something crazy like an alien. Okay, now you can see we have an alien. Another thing is the cursor is rather small, as you can see. So what we're going to do with that is, and what I love about Plasma is I can literally just start typing cursor. There it is, cursors. We have all these to choose from. And there's quite a few. I use a dark theme, global theme on Plasma, so I like a white cursor that'll stand out. So for this machine, let's just go with this one here. Apply. And then as you can see, it already changed the cursor, and then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Let's bump it up to 32. How's that sound? Apply. As you can see, this happens every time, so it's going to happen for you. The cursor is only applied here in the task manager. So just real quick, what we'll do is log out, log back in, and now we have the nice big cursor. So another thing you can do is add widgets. So if I right click on the panel and go to add widgets, we have all these different widgets to choose from that we can add. There's quite a few. So I'm going to go ahead and let's put this nice analog clock somewhere. How about we put an analog clock right here? Yeah, that looks good. And you can always right click here and enter edit mode. If you want, you can move the panel around. You can put the panel over here, up here, over here. I like it at the bottom. Some of the other options are you can make it a floating panel. I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see now, it doesn't go all the way to the edge. It appears to be floating. Then you can add some of your favorite applications. So let's say you want the system monitor down there. Go ahead and right click that, ping to task manager. I like mine all the way over here. Here's settings, here's the console, my file browser. What else should we add that we'll be using often? How about Discover? So if we go to favorites, Discover, we'll pin to task manager. So Discover is kind of like Linux Mint Software Center, and I like VLC Media Player as my default media player. So you could actually come here to Discover. You could search for whatever you want, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and install VLC Media Player. Add our super strong complicated password. I'm really liking this little alien head here. Okay, so we have it installed. You can launch it from here if you like. And if you use it a lot, find under multimedia, here's VLC. Right click, pin to task manager. Now we have VLC. And anytime you want to play any of your music or video files, you can just open VLC and browse that way. That's what I do. Now we should give this a really nice wallpaper, don't you agree? So let's do, this is how, if you look at mine, I actually custom made this the same way we're about to do it in our virtual machine. So let's go to Gemini. Good old Gemini. If you're not familiar with Gemini, I highly recommend. You don't even need to have a Google account, although I recommend you do. So let's see. Create a 16 by 9 wallpaper. What should we make it? Since we have an alien, let's use it. Make it a UFO. Make a UFO with aliens. Let's spell it right. With aliens with a dark background. Add the Linux Mint logo. Let's see how Gemini performs with this one. Oh, it's not going to allow us unless we sign in, which I'm not going to sign in for the sake of this video. So, but that's how you would do it. But we can change the wallpaper. Just right click. It's so easy. Just right click anywhere on the desktop. Configure desktop and wallpaper. We have all these to choose from. It'd be cool if there was a space one to go with our alien face down there. I always thought this looked like pot. This one looks pretty cool. So there we have it, our customized version of KDE Plasma running on top of Linux Mint. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've decided on the next video, which I might make later today, I'm going to show how to install Arch Linux. Super easy. Most Arch users make it out like it's a big deal and they're so cool because they run Arch. I'm going to show you how anybody can do it. Super simple. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.